Yo, what is up everybody? This is Bruchminati. So we are setting at video 3 of the Alien Conquest with Egypt. We're gonna be heading into Russia, Poland, Germany, and France, and we're gonna be kicking a lot of ass today. So let's not just sit here and think about it, talk about it, tell stories about it. Let's just get in there and kick some ass. Alright, round 48. Like I said, what I hope to do in this round, I got one German city, right there you can see it, Munich. I hope to take over all the German cities, drive into France. I don't think I'll get France completely in this video, but I should be able to get Germany, hopefully. And by that time I should have enough artilleries up that I can start turning east and into Russia. I kinda am a little bit here, but more just protecting my flank. I will get Krakow though. That's about as far east as I'll go till I'm ready to start attacking. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty fucking good about this. There for the longest time I was worried that I had just invested 3 hours just to get zerged by the aliens and all my time was a fucking waste. But I think I finally got the upper hand. I mean, I still have to clean out all these fucking assholes down here, but I'm taking it serious now. At first, I didn't know they were just gonna fucking just pile on me. So I just tried to bring enough artilleries out of Baghdad. Well, then I could see that obviously wasn't gonna work, so I had to bring down all my artillery that I had left up there just in case the aliens came out of like the Caucasus. I will not stand for their anal probing any longer. And personally, I do believe in alien life of some sort. I don't know what it looks like or how intelligent it is, but I do believe in it. I remember Werner von Braun, the German rocket scientist, he kind of hinted. I can't remember where I seen that video, but there was a video and he kind of hinted that some of the technology that they had used or developed during World War II actually came from aliens. And specifically, the story goes that there was allegedly a crashed UFO in the Black Forest. They went out, retrieved it, and from that point reverse engineered a bunch of shit. And there's some people that are just like, I completely believe it. There's other people that are like, that is not completely unbelievable. And there's people that are just like, you're a fucking idiot if you think fucking a UFO crashed. And yeah, I'm kind of in the that could have happened. I mean, I'm not like 100% sure. I'm not going to fight somebody who says it didn't, but I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility. There's been a lot of leaked documents lately, and I remember one of the Canadian leaders and a few other leaders, it seems, just here and there are coming out and hinting at the fact that we have been in contact with extraterrestrial life. I don't know. See, I believe in it. Life outside this planet, but I don't know if we've been in contact with it yet. Old Stephen Hawking says avoid it at all cost. avoid contact. You don't want the fucking contact. And I'm kind of with that. But another thing about von Braun is, before he died, he had one warning about space. And he said, do not weaponize space. And at the time, I think he was meaning like an orbiting weapon system. He was like, don't let your politicians fool you or make you believe that it is needed. He said they will try to tell you it is for safety. It is for defense. He said, don't let the countries populate space with weapons. And he was a smart ass mug, so I'm gonna believe what he's saying. I'm gonna believe that's a very bad idea, even though I could probably surmise that on my own. But space is too vast, I think, for there not to be something else out there. I remember, because I am no astrophysicist or anything, but I read stories and I, read different articles and whatnot. And they were saying how there could be up to 100 octillion stars. So that's a 1 with 29 zeros. Now those are stars, those aren't planets. Now, how many planets circle a normal star? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like hypergiants can't have planets circling them. They'd probably just eat the shit out of them. But like if you were saying, we have 8 planets. And you know what? That's another thing. We're still finding shit out about our own solar system. So I think it would be ignorant to say that we know there is no life outside our solar system, and we're still finding shit in our oceans we didn't know existed. But anyways, and even like, so just half that and say, okay, maybe on average each star had 4 planets. Or even, you can go even as low as 2. That is still a shitload of planets and possibilities. And then you gotta go even to like the dwarf planets or the moons. Moons could have life on them. Like Jupiter has, I think it was like 66, 67 moons. Saturn has like low 60 something. So there's so much opportunity. I'd have to believe the possibility is at least there. And yes, I seen we knocked out another anal probing facility up there. Forgot to mention that as I'm talking and doing this. In fact, I don't even remember which one it was. I'll have to look here pretty soon. See, once I brought in, and look, it's gonna take me even more than that huge rush I had going on to clear these out. Cologne and Krakow. Anal probing facilities have been closed. So I gotta do a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare update. I was looking at it earlier. It's up to just shy of 22 million views, and it has 2.2 million dislikes. I don't know why that's so fascinating to me, but I can't stop looking. It's kind of like when the Fine brothers tried to own the rights to reaction videos and their subscribers were just leaving in flocks. I must have watched that. I mean, I had the counter up on my laptop for days. Just, you know, every time I'd walk by, I'd look at it and be like, oh shit, they lost another 1,000, and then it was 10,000 and 100,000 and then hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that shit was interesting. I can't believe they did that. That was... How can you patent a reaction? I mean, that's basically what they tried to do. And disguise it as we're trying to help you. Yeah, right. I was with the uproar. I mean, if somebody blatantly robs him and uses their exact fucking name on their videos, yeah, I mean, that ain't cool. But if you're just saying a react video, that's ridiculous. Looks like they got quite a few there in the Mediterranean ready to send up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. And these super heavies, as much as I love super heavies, they just do not fucking work for aliens. Unless you're using them to attack an empty city, they don't work. They get retaliation too often, take too much damage. And that hurts because I'm a tanker guy, I'm not an artillery guy, even though my dad was in an artillery unit. I've always been a tanker guy. My dad always told me how crazy the tanker guys were, you know. The artillery guys were more cool and laid back, but them tanker guys, they're a crazy bunch, he would say. But he was I'm trying to think of the exact artillery. He was it Ah, man, I can't remember his artillery. Let me look it up. I don't want to say the wrong thing and sound like an idiot. Yeah, it was the Paladin. That's what I thought it was. The 109s. I mean, these are, the pictures I'm looking at are like the most recent variant. Yeah, I would have liked to have got out of the Middle East a long time ago. I mean, look how much headway I've made into Europe, and I haven't done shit coming out of the Middle East. For obvious reasons when they fucking zerged Saudi Arabia. And I gotta be honest with you, as much as I've played this, I don't know exactly what those like a home base or something that shoots the lasers out. It's real hard to kill. I don't know. Obviously, it shoots lasers out. I get that. But I don't know if there's any other aspect to them. There's basically like one on each continent. Or I think if it's a big continent, there might be two per like big country. But I don't know if they serve any other purpose than just the, basically like a frickin' World War II railgun. Greta and Bertha and... what's the other one? Greta, Bertha... Gustav. You know, okay, those were ridiculous, this fucking size of those railguns, but they sure were fucking cool. I mean, when you see it, there's like 100 mugs trying to load up a frickin' round and get it going. That is insane. It was impractical unless you had air power. Which, you know, they did for a while, but once the tide turned and they lost air power, they became... Well, plus they needed 2 tracks. And not only did they need 2 tracks, but the size of rail tracks in Russia was different. So they had to convert them over, not just for the railguns, but for any transportation. But I would have liked to have seen the fortress of Sevastopol and the fucking, I think it was Gustav that they used at that point. I mean, it would suck obviously for the people there, but that would have been an amazing fucking sight to see. They also had this artillery that they were going to use on Britain, and they had it buried. It was partially buried. It was crazy. It was a huge, long fucking tube. I forget how long it was, but it had the initial charge that shot the projectile, and then every so often, down this tube, they had other explosions. Coming out from the side of the tubes that kept just speeding up the projectile. So when it finally came out, it would have enough velocity to hit pretty much anywhere in southern England that they wanted. Which is crazy, and I had never even heard about that or seen about it, but I just happened to see something about it like a month ago. And it never got used, obviously, because it was towards the end of the war, and they didn't have air superiority, and the facility just got bombed to shit. Totally ruined it. I don't know how big the round was, either. I don't know if we're talking, like, Gustav-sized round. But yeah, I know they also were developing a, what was it? It was like a laser weapon. See, that's why I kind of think, like, man, maybe they did have some type of technology they had stumbled upon, because they had fucking laser weapons, pretty much. X-ray. And the stealth technology, they had guided fucking bombs. I mean, it's fucking crazy. And then towards the end of the war, everybody wanted their scientists. Like, their scientists were worth their weight in fucking gold. Rumor has it, like, well, I don't know if so much as a rumor as maybe fact, but the Soviets got most of the, like, sub-designing scientists and whatnot. That's why Soviet subs were so far ahead of the Americans, is because they got a lot of those type scientists. But we're coming to the end of this video, guys. that is it for another video, guys. I would say, as a whole, as a human race, we put our foot down and said enough is enough with the anal probing. We're sick of living in fear, looking around each corner, not knowing if there's going to be an alien there with anal probes or not. And, oh shit, guys, oh fuck, guys. I've just been handled as official correspondence. Apparently, the alien representative has reached out to the governments of the world. He states in this correspondence that the reports of these anal probe facilities and anal probing is completely overblown. It is without warrant, and it is very much exaggerated. They state that they have checked a few local males, and that it is strictly of medical importance. The US government responded by stating that women have also been anal probed, to which the aliens stated that, okay, you got us, we're a race of homosexual aliens, and that we didn't want to come off completely gay to the human race, so we threw in a few women in there as well. Now guys, I don't know what this means, but I don't think it ends well for anybody. So, if you would like your friends, family, yourself to stay anal probe free, you need to slap the shit out of the like and subscribe to this video, so that we can keep up the good fight against these alien anal probers. Peace out, guys.